Tim Elliott versus Mark De La Rosa to get us started at UFC 219. And Tim Elliott takes care of business. A Anaconda choke submission. And he does it for his coach, Robert Follis. And it's just a really nice feel-good story, a great way to start off UFC 219. We're going to be here doing some videos throughout the night. So be sure to stay tuned. And you talk about Tim Elliott, a very talented fighter, obviously, in the 125-pound division, and he knocks off Mark De La Rosa by the Anaconda choke. And look at Elliott, look at his career, look at his stats, and he is a guy who, he has talent. He's been there before. He understands what it takes to get the job done. And 31 years old, 5'7", 125 pounds, 14-8 on his career, coming in to this matchup against Mark De La Rosa. And it's going to be he's coming off a loss back in June, so it's going to be a nice victory for him. 6 months later, gets back in the octagon, knocks off Mark De La Rosa via submission. He's gone back and forth. He won this fight, lost last fight. Won 2 fights ago, lost the fight before that to Demetrius Johnson. So he's had his nice share of victories and losses. So he's getting back on track with this win here. Is Mr. Tim Elliott versus Mark De La Rosa. UFC 219 underway. Very, very exciting, guys. A lot to break down, a lot to get to here as Tim Elliott knocks off Mark De La Rosa at UFC 219, the Anaconda choke. And you saw a very emotional, a very choked up Tim Elliott after the fight in the post-fight interview with Rogan, where he was basically talking about, his coach, Robert Follis. He was basically honoring him with the win. A really nice little touching tribute, touching moment there here at UFC 219. This is the first fight of the evening, so it's exciting. Yes, prelims I believe this is the first fight. Yeah, this is the first fight of the prelims, my man. So definitely head over. I believe it's on FS1. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's on FS1, then it goes to pay-per-view for the regular. But yeah, the prelims have started. They're exciting. Tim Elliott knocks off Mark De La Rosa via Anaconda choke. And that's how we get started here for UFC 219. So a lot going on, obviously. Feel-good story with Tim Elliott. Got to root for a guy like that. Good guy, good heart. He's in it for the right reasons, and obviously he feels for his coach. And he was able to get the nice victory here to start us off. So there's a lot to break down, a lot to get to. Yeah, just give me your thoughts down below, guys. Should be an exciting night. Obviously, the main event is Holly Holm and Chris Cyborg, which should be a very eventful battle between those two. We'll see what happens. And yeah, that's what we got going on. It's UFC 219. Holly Holm and Chris Cyborg is the main event. And we just saw Tim Elliott submit Marco De La Rosa, the first fight. Yes, it is on it. Okay, so it's off UFC Fight Pass now, and now it is on FS1. Next fight coming up is Louis Smolka and Matthias Nicolò. I don't know how to say his last name, but will be there. Elliott fight lasted 2 rounds. Round 2, 141 mark. Tim Elliott defeats Mark De La Rosa via submission, Anaconda choke here in the bantamweight division. So Chris Togdani was the official. Alrighty, guys. I will talk to you soon. Don't go anywhere. UFC 219 keeps on rolling here. I'll talk to you guys in just a little bit.